Okay, right, let's see if this one comes up a treat. I'm gonna make it 200. We're gonna make it negative or positive. We'll soon find out. Going here, gonna lighten it up. Actually, we're gonna leave the hue in the middle. We're not gonna touch that. We're just gonna make this look, see how we can make this look interesting. Right, now we just got to get our original. So our original is, what have we got? It's called City News, Willoughby City News. That's not far from where I live. Willoughby City Council, yeah, based in the lovely yet snooty suburb of Chatswood. It is a snooty place, even though I like it and I grew up spending a lot of my time there when I was young. But the thing is, it's just a really rich, high class, upper class shit. You know, you get the feeling you're not welcome, if you know what I mean. There's a lot of rich people there. There are heaps of rich people in Chatswood. It's got a lot of shops, a lot of posh little places. It boasts, I think, 2 shopping malls. I think that's how, or big major shopping malls. And they've got Chinese shops as well, but this looks shit. We didn't get the right part of the original in the frame. So I'm wondering if we're going to make this even bigger, or maybe we're just going to leave it. We're just going to have to work out how to make this look good. But basically, yeah, it's become very posh. A little bit too posh for my liking. So let's see how this one turns out. Well, that looks interesting, but we've still got that ugliness, but that looks quite nice. I think we can take a segment of that and enlarge it. So we're going to focus on that. So we're just going to throw this on the recycle pile. But if we can enlarge this little section here, this could look really nice. So we're just going to... wondering what that was. That's actually a crease in the original. I thought it was something to do with this silly copier, silly photocopier, the stupid Konica Minolta shit we use. So we're going to make this probably nearly 200%. We're just going to hopefully get a good result just by placing it there like so. I'm actually wondering if we're just going to pull it further out from the edge. So we're just going to overlap the edge like so, and we're just going to keep it on 200. And oh fuck, sorry folks, I lost my settings. I wasn't keeping track, I wasn't thinking enough, so I've got to set this silly shitter up again. So stupid, this machine. Anyway, we're just going to put it on 200%. And we're just going to go here, and we're wondering, we're going to make it negative positive. So now we've got that in the position, and we're just going to make this look really... I think we're going to leave out that. I wonder what background colour we're going to give to this. I'm going to give it magenta, and just going to put it there like so. Right. Right, let's see if we can make this look a treat. All right. Okay, let's see what that looks. That looks interesting. I'm thinking it could be better. I think that part is actually the finger. So it looks quite interesting. I'm wondering if we're going to get rid of that. This is a tricky decision to make. It's not easy doing these. So that's where the finger is. So we're going to get rid of that finger. We don't want that in our design at all. So we're just going to try and wrestle it with it and put it back in that position again and see what we can do. We're just going to quick play with the buttons so we don't lose our settings to the dreaded auto clear. Now these sleeves keep rolling down on me all the time. So now I'm wondering if we're going to have to make this look good somehow. I think we're going to keep these settings. I've got a gut feeling I might have to enlarge it bigger because well, you'll soon find out what I'm talking about. We'll soon see anyway how it goes. So let's see how that looks. Well, that looks a lot better. You can see a bit of something there though. That looks a bit strange, but maybe that wouldn't be such a bad little feature of this design, and I like that magenta there. So I think we're going to stick with this basic design and we're going to make that into a master copy. No, we don't throw it away, we put it aside. I don't know why I was thinking just then of throwing it away. I don't normally do that. Fuck. I think we forgot we put it on copied paper when we were copying off. No, were we copying off the original? No, we weren't, so we were right. Silly me. So I'm wondering which part is going to go to the right. I think that'll go to the right. So we're just going to do that again. We're just going to overlap it just a slight bit. So we get rid of the borders that we might get if we don't do that. So we're just going to do it like that. We're just going to drop the dock feeder and we're just going to make some adjustments. So we're going to go here. We're going to take it off 200 and call it 104 that way and 104 this way. And we're just going to set things up differently. We're going to remove negative, positive. We're going to remove the magenta. The color adjust. We're going to see what we're going to do in order to improve. We're going to make that a little bit cooler and maybe take out a fair amount of red. And I think that's pretty much it. Let's see how we go. Let's see how this looks. Okay, let's see how that looks. Whoa, that's very dark. Sort of wondering if I really like it, but it's iridescent. It's got the colours often become iridescent when they're really dark. Even if it doesn't look good in other ways, it still has an iridescence about it. So we're going to run with this iridescence. Those colours look really, really bright. They seem to be popping, which, yeah, that's what I mean by the iridescence. Is the colours are just really bright. Oh, I've got to turn it this way. Oh, we're getting curling again. What a pain. Spoiling my fucking demo. So, alright, that's going to go like that. And we're just going to print off 2 sets of mirror imaged pieces. So we're just going to go here. We're going to hit that on, and then we're just going to punch off 2 and hope that the curling isn't going to ruin the demo entirely. But I like the colours in that, but it's very thick toner, and it's been quite damp as well. The weather has been damp, even though inside the closet I have a damp rid thing to help prevent some of the the damp from going into the paper. It's important that paper is not damp or not too damp. So let's see how we go. Photocopiers don't like damp either. Sometimes damp paper can cause paper jams. Fortunately, that hasn't happened on this C227. Happened a few times on my C353, and at least twice I had to call the technician just to clear a jam that I couldn't clear. I didn't want to try to be a hero or anything, but anyway, that looks shitty with that curling. But you can see what it should be like pretty much. So I think now we can call this demo quits.